there really a photo out there that could end JD Vance's 2028 presidential career and make his life living? I promise you, there definitely is. Now, don't worry, don't worry. I know the photo's right above me. The photo's right above me. We're gonna get to the photo, I promise. But hey, take it slow, baby. We gotta work our way to it, because I can't just give you the photo, because then there'll be no context and you won't understand it. So when you do see the photo, you're like, ah, that makes sense. And hopefully Gavin Newsom sees the photo. Maybe people that are speaking for Gavin Newsom sees the photo, and maybe the Democrats see the photo, and they have the balls or the backbone, or preferably both, to actually take action from this suggestion. All right, roll the clip. Here's the photo. Okay. Reveal photo. Computer, reveal the photo. Computer, reveal the photo. How many times JD Vance says he's from Midtown, Ohio, Appalachia? This is the real JD Vance right here. This is him. This is who he is. He's married, right? He's married, he has kids, he has a family, and his wife is from a different culture than he is from. So this is the real JD Vance, no matter how many times he tries to hide it. Now you may be wondering, where he takes, bruh, so what? Is the photo from JD Vance visiting India? Yeah, but I see you're not thinking. You're not thinking. I'm gonna need you to take a little sip of your coffee, Red Bull, whatever you drink, your matcha. Think again. All right, so now computer, enhance the photo. See now, you're still probably not seeing it, really? Okay, well, what if I gave it to you in straight letters, words? All right, computer, further enhance the photo into its final form, 100%. Do you see it now? You're forcing MAGA to really look inside, like, okay, this is our future? And we know those 1940s Germany memes, pictures they posted. This is the one on the right is not the future they want, right? That left side looks much more appealing to MAGA. And they'll have to do deep soul searching. Okay, do we accept it like it is? I doubt it. Do we fight back at it and call this the R-ism? You know, that word they pretend like that doesn't exist? And either way they spin it, it's gonna cause them to pause and do some soul searching. And remember when they ran those stupid they them ads? Kamala Harris is for they them, Trump is for us. No, now Democrats and Gavin Newsom run this fucking ad everywhere. Post this picture and B-roll clips of him visiting India and this photo over and again, over and over again. This is the real JD Vance. Be subtle with it, because you know people have brains, especially when it comes to our reptilian R-ism base, our racist brain. We see differences real quick, trust me. It's an evolutionary trait. We're supposed to see differences. It was an evolutionary trait with ours. It was to help protect ourselves. Things that didn't look like us, we knew to be cautious of them. So you don't even have to run anything. You just need to say, this is JD Vance. This is the real JD Vance. And then end the commercial with a beautiful picture of Gavin Newsom and his family and that cute little dog. Well, he's not little, but that cute dogs. That's the only thing that drives attention online these days, and very off the walls comments. And that's the reality we live in. I feel like the Democrats and Gavin Newsom especially should run with this. It would be amazing if he did it himself, because that would be like, you're fighting Trump at his level, because this is the type of shit he does. But if he's afraid of doing that right now, or doesn't feel like, I shouldn't use the word afraid, but doesn't feel like doing it at this moment, he could have somebody else that is associated with him do it, and that way he can kind of keep his hands clean. When you run this meme and you press it down and you amplify it, you post it, you get other people to post it. I know nutsacks are in short supply with the Democrats, but I'm just hoping that they realize that the media finally, I mean, it's been changing since 2016, but the climate, the media, and the political climate has vastly shifted from us being on our phones constantly, from getting our information from social media. Playing nice just doesn't work. I hope the Democrats get it, because the Republicans are picking up the soccer ball and they're running with it and trying to score, while we are still trying to kick that soccer ball. Republicans don't want to play by the rules. I don't think there's any rules for them. The only rule they have is to win at all cost. And as you can see recently with the Epstein scandal, that they have tried their bestest along with Trump, Speaker Johnson, and the DOJ to suppress it. It's obvious they don't have any morals. There's nothing they truly stand for. The only thing they want is power and to benefit their rich donors. That's it. That's all the Republicans give a fuck about, is themselves and their rich fucking donors. Don't get me wrong, the Democrats have a lot of their shit to get together on that as well. Our current political climate is vastly different than it was since 2016. Calling people bullies, tyrants, and fascists, though that might be accurate and correct, that only emboldens those people. Trump loves being called a bully. What he does not being called is a fat orange slob. Republicans are much more equipped for this current environment, and Democrats have to play catch up. And not only do they have to catch up, they have to go into double, triple overdrive because they're already behind. So to catch up in this race and win it, you have to do much, much more. Now you can all still do it within your comfort zone, but you have to get smart, such as posting this meme right here and just saying, which way, America? You don't have to imply anything. Let people's brain do thinking. Trust me, regardless if you're MAGA or not, people's brain on their most basic instinct, which is recognizing differences, they'll get it. Now, for my hardcore libbies, my progressives, my Democrats, my liberals, center left, whichever way you may lean, you may be saying you're promoting racism, you're promoting, you name it, other terms of, you're promoting racism, you're being against interracial marriages. That's not the point here. If you follow the news, you understand how Democrats have kept taking L after L after L. And we cannot keep trying to play the same game. This meme that I am trying to amplify, that the internet has been trying to amplify because it's been making its round on the internet, it's not about that ism. It's about forcing your opponent. It's about forcing your opponent and using a strength of theirs, which they would love, the Gavin Newsom photo on the left, and that be the future of America against them. Because that Gavin Newsom photo, though they might like it very much, the person ideologically doesn't agree with them. But JD Vance, who is the future of the movement, at least appointed by Trump at this moment, though ideologically might be okay for that movement, but he doesn't pass the eye test. So you're forcing your opponent to use something they have looked at as a strength, like, oh, this is our core belief. America, this is the definition of America. Brown people, get the fuck out. Use their strength, use what they like against them, and make them do some self-reflecting. Because the moment they have to start defending that photo and calling us racist, they've lost. Because remember how they would say, oh, you fucking woke libs, you libtards, everything's fucking racist, yada, 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 yada. Well, now they'll have to fucking answer those questions, and they'll be the woke motherfuckers on the internet. They'll be the woke, and they'll be the woke people, and they'll be the woke commenters on the internet. So I hope you understand. This isn't about me being against diversity, equity, inclusion, or being against us sharing cultures, combining cultures, building beautiful families. It's more than that. And it's something different. It's about trying to get this country, do something that might help get this country back on track, which is fighting fire with fire. It's more about this is more about revealing a weakness within your opponent and putting it in front of their voter base and hopefully weakening them. JD Vance, who the exact fuck are you? Because you grew up in middle Ohio. You grew up in a small town in Ohio. You were raised by a single family household, which there's nothing wrong with that. Plenty of kids go through that. And you fought against those odds and you ended up going to Yale. Beautiful story. You went into the military and became a military correspondent. No active duty. And then after graduating from Yale, you went to a venture capital fund, and then you went to Yale. You graduated from Yale and you went to work for a venture capital fund in California and the gay capital of the world, San Francisco. You're bankrolled by Peter Thiel, tech billionaire, who I say is a gay tech billionaire. You claim to be for the people in Middle America, but most of your life was away from Middle America, involved with the very people that Middle America, at a minimum, looks at with a raised eyebrow and or hates. So who the fuck are you exactly? Because when everybody in the United States found out about JD Vance, you claimed the Appalachia real quick. You claimed Appalachia real quick without giving any fucking mention of everything else in between. It's like the JD Vance of Yale, the JD Vance of working with venture capital funds, and the JD Vance backed by Peter Thiel doesn't exist. Oh, and I forgot the JD Vance that was working for a venture capital fund. You know those fucking venture capital funds that kill companies and bleed them dry to sell them and make a profit off of them? You know those venture capital funds that buy companies, bleed them dry, make a quick profit, and move on, and don't give a fuck about the people that used to work there?